Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to the course on PHP and MySQL. In my last video, I had discussed about basics of regular expression. Today, I am going to discuss about how to use regular expression in PHP script for validating user inputs. Before watching this video, I will strongly recommend to watch my previous video on form security and validation. PHP form may contain HTML input control like name, email, gender, date of birth, etc. that needs to be validated. Following are the simple validation rules to validate HTML inputs with PHP. Field is name, it should be a required field and it should it must contain alphabets and white space only. Gender, if it is a radio button input, then user must check one of the radio buttons. Date of birth, if it is a select control, then user must select all day, month and year from select HTML controls. Email ID, it should be a required field and user must enter a valid email address or with it should check the email ID format. Mobile number, it should be a required field and user must enter 10-digit number for Indian mobile number. Password, it should be a required field and should should have constraints like required uppercase letter, a number is required or a special character is required, and we can put some length constraint on that, minimum 6 character, max 12 character, like that. Confirm password, it is a required field and it should match with the password input. Now we will first make an HTML form having all these input controls and two submit button control. Now come to our text editor. This is our Macromedia Deliver text editor. This is our PHP project site and this is our PHP projects folder. Now right click on it, add a new file. I am giving it validation.name. File name is validation.php. Just double click it, open it, and now make a form tag, form action. Action is on the same page, so we will use here PHP script, start PHP script and echo HTML special chars, then $_server, this one PHP_self. It returns the same page. Then method is post. Now close the form. Now we'll use a table tag, table slash table, so that form looks aligned. Then here we will use table, and within this table a tr slash tr, then th slash th. This th should be spanned to 3 column. Call span is equal to 3, and within this th h3 tag is used so that fill the form below. Now next tr slash tr, within this tr 3 tds should be there, slash td, td slash td, td/td. We'll copy and paste for all these inputs: name, gender, date of birth, email id, mobile number, password, confirm password, and then two buttons. So name, input is input type is text, name is name. Now another is name, then another is gender. Here input type is radio, name is gen, value is m. It will be saved or it will be used to display or to save in the data. And then another is, we will just copy paste it, that will be better. Control C, Control V, and then F, female. Notice we have used same name for both the radio buttons, because otherwise both radio buttons will become selectable simultaneously. Next is date of birth. Date of birth, here we'll use day. Here select, name is day / select. Now we have to give some option. Value is day, or we can give simple day here, and then / option day, or we can give simple day here. Now we can copy and paste for all 01 to 31 days, but it is better to use a for loop here to print all these options, 31 options, 01 to 31. So here we will use for loop for $i is equal to 1 and $i less than 32, $i plus plus, then echo. Here echo, I'm keeping it within single quote as I need to print double quote. So Control C, Control V. Now within this I need to print $i. So concatenate it here, $i. Again here I need to print $i. So concatenate it here, $i. Now this is fine. Now for the month, copy it, paste it here, month, just change this days, month, here also, month, here also, month, here it should be 13. That's over. Now another for year, Control Z, Control V for the year. It should be year. Again it should be year. It should be year. And it should be 13. Oh, sorry. it should be 1995 to 2006, less than 2006. Option value, fine. Save it. Now next is our email ID. So we'll copy from this for email ID. We'll copy because same input type text is used. We'll copy this one. Just we'll change the name here. So email ID, paste it here, and here we'll change the name to email. Another is mobile number. We'll paste it here as well. Mob name. Now password. Password here we want input type. Type should be password, as user input should not be visible to others, so it should be of type password. Name is pass. Then confirm password. Confirm password. Input type password. It should not. It should also not be visible. Name is equal to cpass. You can give it any name. Now two buttons are required. One for cancelling or resetting the form. Input type submit. Name is cancel, and value is cancel. Another is also required. We'll use here call span to, and here we will use input type so that it looks good. Type is submit. Name is submit. Value is submit. Save it. Now press function 12, or we can check it here in the design view how a form looks like. Looks like good. Name, gender, date of birth, email ID, mobile number, password. So two buttons are here. One is cancel, another is submit. On clicking both buttons, $server request underscore method will return post, and we need not process all the PHP codes on click of cancel button. So here we will use PHP built-in is set function to check which button has been clicked. So now again come back to our code view. Here start PHP script, close PHP script. If it's set $post, so after clicking it will come to our $post variable, and here we will use submit button. The name is submit for submit button. So if we click submit, then only it should be printed. Echo, I'm printing here a simple message form submitted, but in real practice user data gets saved in some table of a database on click of this button. As I have not discussed about database, so simple message form submitted is printed. Press function 12 now to check it. Okay, on line 23, unexpected one on line 23. On line 23, what happened? Oh, here, $I. So copy paste might have worked. Okay, right. $I, and have to change it here also. $I. Save it. Press function 12. Now it should work. Yes, it is working. Now if I click cancel button, that PHP code is not working. But if I click submit button, it is working. Form submitted. So now we'll validate user inputs one by one and get back to our presentation. From current slide, sorry, name validation. Name validation. So here, what we have used, $name is equal to $name error. Two variables have been defined. Initially, this value is blank, and then the user input has been picked using HTML special chars and trim, uh, keeping in mind of XSS attack and sanitizing the data. And then it is saved to $name variable. If user has not uh, written anything in this name in text box, then it will say checked by empty. If it has written something, then regular expression will check only alphabets or white space is used. So how we have made the regular expression here, two forward slash is means start of regular expression, end of regular expression. Now caret sign is used so that first character starts from this within this range, uppercase alphabets or lowercase alphabets or white space, and then plus sign is used so that only this uppercase alphabet or lowercase alphabet or white space one or more time is required, and then dollar, that means it is the last character should be within this alphabets and white space only. Now let us check it on the browser. Get back to our presentation. Here for name validation, we have used form submitted. So we'll first define two variables. $name is equal to blank. $name err is equal to blank. We'll define another variable here. $check is equal to 1, and we'll put this form submitted in a condition if $check, use this one tab, if $check double equal to 1, then only. So press function 12. Now even if it's working fine, now we'll implement this validation. So name validation, first is name validation. $name, $name is equal to HTML special chars function, then trim function, and within that we'll use $_post name, and now we will check if empty, $name. If user has not written anything, then it will come to this block $name error. name err is equal to name is required, but this message name error should be listed here or should be printed here. So we'll use a span tag here and then slash span, and within this we'll print this one question mark PHP and echo dollar name err. If any validation fails, then it will come to here. We'll check it here again. So if name is blank, name is required, but form submitted message is coming. Why is it so? It should not come. Okay, flag has not been changed. So your flag should be changed to dollar check is equal to 0. Now here name is required. Form submitted message is not coming. So unless we write anything, any data, it, form will not submit. Now form submitted. Now if we write something, then it should be only alphabets and white space. So else if, we'll use else if, and within this we'll use not prag match. If not, prag underscore match, and within this string for pattern, and another is we have to check in this pattern dollar name. So here pattern is just double forward slash start and end of regular expression, caret sign and dollar sign. Then within that we'll use range, and for that plus one or more character is required, and within this range we will use uppercase, uppercase, lowercase and a space. Save it, and if the pattern does not match with this regular expression, then I will print this thing, copy and paste it. Just we will change the error message, only alphabets, bits or white space and white space is allowed. Save it, press function 12, we'll check it if it is working or not. So we'll type something, number is not, should not be there in the name, only alphabets and white space is allowed. If we type alphabets only, or we can give some uppercase letter also. So form submitted. Now next is our gender validation. Here same way we have to check for empty, and then if it is not empty, then we'll print it. Just check it here, name validation, then we will use gender validation. Gender validation, if empty dollar underscore post gen. Gen is the name of the gender radio button. So here $gen arr is equal to Mm, Gender, please check your gender. So these variables need to be initialized as well. So $gen is equal to, and again $gen err is equal to. Now we'll use here check your gender, save it, and we have to print that as well here. So we'll use this whole and we'll paste this span to span and we'll paste everywhere. Copy it, and here within this we will paste it, and here we will use gen err. Save it, press function 12. Now click on submit button. Please check your gender. If I check, submit, fine, it's working now. But if it is not empty, then what we have to do, we have to store its value in $gen. $gen is equal to $_post gen. Next is our date of birth validation. Date of birth validation. Date of birth validation. If so, we'll get back to our presentation. Date of birth. Here, three variables or four variables rather. $day, $month, and $year is declared, and $dob error is declared. $day is equal to $_post day for days select input, $month for month select input, $year for year select input. If $day is equal to day, $month is equal to month, and $year is equal to year, if user has not selected either of one, day, month, or year, he has not selected his date of birth. So it should display the error message $dob error. Please select your date of birth. Now come to our text editor. Here, if we will initialize first three variables. Here, $day is equal to $month is equal to $year is equal to, and one more variable $dob err is equal to. Now come to this part, date of birth. If $day is equal to $_post day, then $month, save the user inputs or user selection in the variables $day, $month, then $year. As you can see the names here, day, month, and year of select inputs. Accordingly, $_post year. If $day is equal to, now default option is day, month, and year. So we have to check. If user does not select, then we have to check it. $day equal to day, or dollar month is equal to, compare it with month, and then dollar year is equal to year. If either of the three case matches, then we have to show an error, $dob error. Please select your date of birth. Now this DOB error should be placed here in this third span. DOB error. Save it. Press function 12 to check. Here, without clicking, please select your date of birth. We change any of this. Submit again. If we select all the inputs, then this message should not come. Fine, it is working. Next is email ID. Email ID. Now get back to our presentation. Email ID validation. Here we have used two variables similar $email for storing the user inputs and $email error to show the to display error message. Again, HTML special chars, empty. If empty, same empty function is used. If email is empty, email input, else. Here pragmats pattern is used. So here what is the pattern? First, email should start with any non-special character. So here we have used backslash w plus. It should start with backslash w plus. It means any non-special character, one or more occurrence. After that, if minus, plus, or dot or apostrophe is used, then it should be followed by any non-special character. And if it is used, it is not necessary. So star is used. If uh, star is used, star means one or more occurrence. So this group is for if it occurs, fine. If it does not, then also it is fine. Then at the rate is used. After at the rate, any non-special character is required. After that, if hyphen or dot is used, then it should be followed by any non-special character. But it is not mandatory. So again, star is used. It means zero or more occurrence of this group. After that, dot is used, and before dot, one backslash used, so that dot is literally used. Dot has got a special meaning of any character, but we want to use it here as a literally. So backspace escape character is used. Then after that, after this dot, backslash w plus, again any non-special character. Then again group of pattern is there where hyphen or dot can be used. If hyphen or dot is used, then any non-special character should be followed. And if it is not required, that's where star is used. So if it comes, fine. If it does not come, then also fine. And after that, dollar is there. So uh, pattern should end here. So now dollar last character should be this one. So now we will check it here on our text editor. So what we will do here, we'll initialize two variables again, dollar email is equal to and dollar email error. Email error is equal to, and we will copy and paste this thing, dollar email, control C, and then here we'll copy and paste it. Name validation, here email validation, and we will store in email. We'll pass the variable from email text box. We pass here email, here email URL. Again here we have to pass email, and here email URL. Now we have to change the pattern. Pattern is first, it should be started with any non-special character. Then if a group is there, within this group arrange some values like hyphen, plus, dot, or apostrophe. Apostrophe is used. If this four characters come, then it should be followed by any non-special character, and then star. It means either 0 or more occurrence is required. After that, at the rate will come, and after that any non-special character backslash w plus, and after that group is another group is there. Here we will use if hyphen or dot comes, then it should be followed by non-special character, and it is not necessary, so we will use star. One or more characters required. Then after that dot should be come literally, and after that it should be followed by non-special character. Another group is there, and within that group we have to use hyphen dot. If it comes, then it should be followed by w plus and then star, so that 0 or more occurrence is needed. Now we'll check it here also. We have to print email error message here in the email column. So we'll print here control Z, sorry. Here we'll print, copy it here, paste it here, email error, save it, paste function 12. Now submit. Name is required. Oh, message, probably I have not changed the message there. Yes, email is required. Email is required, and then the message should be invalid email ID. Email ID. It does not check if email ID exists or not. It just check the format of email ID. Submit. Email is required. If we write anything, asdf at the rate asdf, it is not a valid email ID as domain is not there. So invalid email ID. So a at the rate a dot in. It is a valid email ID format. So this one, okay. Now next is our mobile number. We'll copy and paste same thing again. We will for name validation exact same way. We don't need to do anything extra here. We'll do same way. Just paste it here. Mobile number validation. Mobile number validation. HTML case $mob. So we have to initialize these variables at the top. mob $mob. will initialize after finishing it. MOB here pattern. So here first mobile number is required, and here mm, \d 10. \d is for numbers and length should be 10 digit. So please enter 10 digit mobile number. Digit mobile number. Error message should come like this way, and mob error. Again, this variables needs to be initialized here. So we'll initialize here. $mob is equal to empty, and $mob error is equal to this one. Now we'll print same thing here in the mobile column. Span /span, Control C, Control V, span mob error. Save it, press function 12. Now we'll check it here. Click it here, submit. Mobile number is required. If we write anything, it is showing. Please enter 10 digit number. If we write numbers, submit. Please enter 10 digit number. If we write 10 digit number, 543312. So submit. It is a email is required. Mobile number validated 10 digit number. If I enter 10 digit number, it is validating. Now next is our password. So come to our presentation. Password validation. Here again same thing. HTML special class trim $post pass user password saved in, and then password is required. Then pattern is matched. Here what is the pattern? Pattern is we have used positive lookahead. Question mark is equal to. So it will check further. So dot means any character, star. So star means any character, occurrence of any character 0 or more times. And then it should be followed by \d means a number. So this positive look ahead is making a number mandatory, and then similar way line it is making uppercase letter mandatory, another it making any special character mandatory, and then dot means a special character, the length should be minimum 6 to 20, like that. So we'll check here again on the editor. We'll check here again on the editor. Mobile number, we'll check again here. Name validation, so copy it, paste here, paste here again, paste it. Name password validation is pass. We'll have to initialize two variables there also for password. Pass $pass pass error, password is required, then else prag match. Here we will use our pattern is $pass. So here we have to use $pass and pattern we will make here. We have to make a group of here, group. Then within this group we will use a single groups. Question mark is equal to positive lookahead dot star \d. It will make a number mandatory. Again, question mark is equal to dot star uppercase mandatory. Then another is question mark is equal to dot star backslash capital W. So it will make a special character mandatory, one special character, and then dot length should be 6 to 20 or 6 to 12, whatever you want. So this one is over, and here we will accordingly we will write pass error, message password should be password length should be between 6 to 12 character, and it should contain number uppercase letter and a special character. Save it, press function 12. Have we checked? Just check it. I put the error message there. No, it is not there, so we have to print it. We have to use this one again for special character, control V, echo pass error. Message should come, otherwise message will not come. Now if empty undefined variable pass error. Oh, probably I have not defined here, right? Dollar pass is equal to this one, and dollar pass error is equal to, save it, press function 12. Now if I click submit button, password is required. If I type anything, any number, no thanks. Password length should be between 6 to 12 characters, so we'll write 1 2 3 4. First validate 1 a at the rate, so it is one more uppercase, so it is validating number special character at the rate, length should be STF, submit. This is validating. Now we'll check for the length 1 at the rate a 1, 4 digit, minimum 6 and max 12. So message is coming again. If 1 a at the rate conditions are matching, we can write anything, 12, submit. Again password length, so everything is, it is validating. Next is our confirm password, validation confirm password. So we'll use here confirm password validation. So get back to our presentation first. Confirm password, here two variables are initialized, then $cpass, again HTML special case, we can leave it, or because it has to be checked with the $pass, so we can leave it HTML special case or trim, but better to use it. Confirm password is required, empty, confirm password is required. If it is not empty, then it should match with CPass dollar password. If it is not matching, then password confirm password error should come, password mismatch. Now we will check it in this editor. Dollar, we will copy and paste it here. Best ways to paste it from this to this. Control V, cpass, we'll use cpass here. Confirm password is required. Cpass, confirm password is required, and else if we will use your condition $cpass not equal to, oh sorry, $cpass not equal to $pass. In that case, password mismatch error should come. Password mismatch. Password mismatch. Now check it here. We have to print here in this way. In this, we will use again span tag. We are using span, a lot of span. It is, I will use this again. Span cpass error. Control V, press function 12. Yes to all. Now what happened? PHP online 135. Oh, Control Z, cpass. That's it. Oh, save it. Press function 12. Fine. Undefined variable cpass error. Oh, probably not defined here. Yes. $cpass error is equal to this one. Blank first initially. So press function 12. Now if we submit it, everything, confirm password, everything is required. So we have to type some 1 2 3 1 2 3. Submit. Password length should be between 6 to 12. So it is matching. So we'll check 1 at the rate a 1 2 3. 1 at the rate a 1 2 3. Submit. Both has passed. Now this error messages are coming in black. It should come, usually error should come in red. That's why I have used span tag for error, showing error message. We'll use style tag here. Sorry, style, to style our span color is right. We'll use this one. Save it. Press function 12. Now if we click submit, error message will come in red. Yes, that is good now. So we have seen how a simple HTML form can be validated using PHP script. We are seeing here what we are saying function 12. If we click it here, if we input something, anything, and by mistake if I leave any input blank, one at the rate a 1 2 3, and by mistake if this mismatches, then what happens? A at the rate a dot 10. If I click submit, everything has got resetted. The value user input gets reset after click of the submit button. It is a very small form. If a big form is there and due to some validation error, every time form gets resetted, then it becomes annoying for the user to refill all the required fields. So the HTML input should hold the user inputs. So let us check it how we can hold the user inputs here. So here what we will do, we have used $in. We will use in the form another tag. Another tag is here value. Value we will use this $name, echo $name, echo $name. Initially this is empty, but if we click it, then the value is the user input, this one. So we'll check it once first here, name or anything, Praveen, submit. Now this Praveen is holding. Now we'll check for the gender. The logic is to gender. The logic is how we can keep the user checked value saved. So if we want, we'll use this logic. If we want, in the first load, if the form loads and the mail radio button checked, then we'll write checked. Saved it, press function 12. What is happening? This is checked. So this logic we will use here. Use PHP button tag, and here if $in is equal to mail, then echo checked. That's it. Similarly, we will use this in female also. Here we'll use, if it is F, then it should be checked. Press function 12. Now here, if we check mail, submit, mail is checked. Female, submit, female is checked. Now next is for date of birth. If we want anything to be selected, let us check it here. So what we will do, like checked, here selected should be there. So we'll use here, while printing we'll use again if condition. If tab, if $i is equal to $day. In that case, it should be printed, else here else tab, we'll use tab, and then here we want Control C, Control V, selected, save it, press function 12. Now if we write, if we check some value, submit, this value is holding. Now next is for, we'll use same data, Control C for month also, just will change here to month, and then for year as well. Control V, year, save it, press function 12. We'll check if the values are holding or not. 1195, submit, values are holding. Now next is mobile number and email ID. Email ID we'll use again here value question mark PHP, uh, PHP, and the script, and then sorry, echo dollar email. In the beginning, if first time email is empty, likewise we'll use here PHP question mark and echo dollar mob. We won't store this password, and we won't hold the value of password and confirm password. As for security reason, it should not be transmitted back. Once submitted to server, it should not be transmitted back. So we will not hold this values. So now if we enter value Praveen mail a dot in mobile number a a 1 2 3. But if a random number is, it is not matching, so some error will come, password mismatch, but it is holding mobile number, it is not holding. Why? Let us check it. Mobile number I have not used probably. Dollar mob echo dollar mob. Why it has not, it is not holding? And the dollar mob, okay, HTML special chars, right? What is the name of this dollar mob form? Name is dollar mob, right? Input type text, right? Why it has not hold it? Oh, value is equal to, right, value is equal to this one. Some error may come, we should check it. Function 12, it will come, it will store now mobile number. Submit, it is holding the value. Now you can see our presentation. So we are saying that every HTML control is holding the input except password, which is for security reason not transmitted back. In my next video, I will be discussing about file upload in PHP. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, then please like, subscribe and share.